Hi, Puka. We're only going live because we went live last year, but we're going to have to do something with the video because whatever. The people's is doing what they doing. Last year around this time, my hair was red. This time, my hair is... Last year, I was in the office. This year... What? What a difference a year can make. I'm also I was 38 at that time. I'm 39. When I tell you 39 and divine is 39 and divining, oh my God, I'm 39, honey, 39. I feel like when I was 29, I feel like when I was 19, about to be 20, for real. I feel like when I was 19, about to be 20, I'm like, oh, I'm about to be in my 20s. And then I was in my 20s. And then boom, I'm about to be in my 30s. And now here I am, about to be in my 40s. Girl, the life we have lived, it's taken me a moment, it's taken me a moment. I have been going through a lot of stuff in my life, but I was today years old when I really realized, like, the situation that I am in and the reason why I am in the situation why I'm in and the reason why I got to keep pushing forward and get to wherever it is that I'm going, because I have a story to tell. And there's people who need to hear me. And there's a life that I want to live for myself that I didn't get to choose before because I was born into bullshit. But now that I am out of those situations and I can choose whether I want to go back or not, I can say to myself, this is what I want to do with my life. Regardless of the past, the future, whatever, this is just what I want to do with my life because these are the things that bring me joy, and these are the things that get me up in the AM, and these are the things that motivate me to want to experience life. And I don't want to waste another moment being sad and depressed and stuck in a place where I don't want to be. And as hard as it might be to get out of that energy and into the vibration where I really want to be, I have to do it every single day. Every single day. And at this point, I don't give a fuck what it is that I got to do to get me in that energy. I'm trying to get there as expeditiously as possible. I distinctly remember today having feelings of, I could feel like things rising in me and me saying to myself, no, calm it down. Chillax, relax. Like that was, that's normally how I start off my day. You know what I mean? Paying attention to myself. Even if it's just me laying down and stretching in the bed and doing bed exercise and da-da-da. It's like, it's not that I'm not active. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm active. And then I'm like, all right, now let's get out of the bed and do things around the house. And then we do, And then we do, and it's beautiful and it's great, and, I love it. I love it for me, and I love that for my life. So, because of that, things are happening. Things are happening. Life is lifing in a good way. Life is lifing in a good way, and I'm very grateful for it. I'm very grateful for it. don't imagine that anything could have gone any differently in my life, because I feel like everything that I have done has been divinely orchestrated. And so it's by divine intervention that I'm here, I'm talking to you, that I even exist. So honestly, I should be dead. I should, on a multitude of levels, on a multitude of levels, on a multitude. Like, on a multitude of levels. I don't want to say too much because I don't want this video to get too long and then I have to download this and do that, but let me just say that with a clear mind and a pure heart and a golden soul, I am going to do wondrous things with my life. I'm going to surprise myself. And I'm not going to be surprised that I surprised myself because I'm having this conversation. There are things about me that I'm going to discover, and there are things that other people are going to take notice about me and share information with me. And some people, sometimes they might not. But those who actually share with me the impact that I've had on them, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Because for me, it'll be a confirmation that my life wasn't in vain and that I did what I was supposed to do in terms of my mission here on this planet. You know? And that's all I could ask for. That's all I could ask for. If I get to clock out this hoe and be grateful and happy with what I did in life, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that to the bank. I'm going to take that to the bank. And we going to cash the spiritual check. Okay? I'm going to take it to the bank and we going to cash the spiritual check. With that being said, I'm going to go because it's 9 o'clock at night and I got some other things that I need to get done, but everything that I was supposed to do today, these look bigger. You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to put them in the refrigerator. I'm not going to put them in the refrigerator because I don't think that they should go in the refrigerator. So I'm going to leave these out. I'm going to leave these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm going to go. I love you, and I just wanted to let you know that I am proud of you. I am proud of you. And I thank you. And I love you. Come give me a hug. Yeah, we did that. We did that. Okay, we motherfucking did that. We motherfucking did that. And this is why it's weird, because it's like, realistically, my older self is the younger version of myself, and my younger version is actually the oldest version of me. Does that make sense? Like, if I'm 39, I've been 5 7 times. So I am fierce at being 5. I am fierce at being 7. I am fierce at being 1. I am fierce at being 10. I am fierce at being 11. I am fierce at being 20. You feel me? But it's not going to be till I'm 60, if I get that far, that I would be fierce at being 30. This is layer number 1 of up to 30. You know what I'm saying? Now let's do it again. What's the next cycle of 30? Technically, we already 9 years in. As we're 30, we're on the next 30. You know, it's crazy, but... And this 30 is building up my 40 so that when I get to 80, I'm going to be like, I'm 40 twice. This is the second time I'm being 40. So the first time you was 40, you didn't learn from the first 0 to figure out what you should do from the 0 to 8. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about life. So that's why people are fierce. You know, I think that's really why people go back and reevaluate and da-da-da. And that's where the comfortability is, because it's like, realistically, that makes sense. You feel comfortable being those ages because you was already there with yourself, and now you could do it better with this knowledge in this body. You know what I mean? And now you're taking aspects of your older self and implementing it into your newer, older self, even though that self is actually younger. I'm going to have to do a TikTok about this, but anyways, I love you. We'll talk later. Mwah.